Julia Roberts, one of the most iconic actresses in Hollywood, is admired worldwide for her radiant smile, undeniable talent, and unforgettable performances in classics like Pretty Woman, My Best Friend's Wedding, and Erin Brockovich. Now at 57, she remains a star who continues to inspire audiences. Yet, behind the fame, fortune, and red carpet glamour, Julia Roberts' life has also been marked by heartbreak, tragedy, and personal struggles that few outside her closest circle truly understand. The woman who seemed to have it all has endured a journey that proves even the brightest stars carry shadows. Born in Smyrna, Georgia, Julia grew up in a family filled with creativity but also instability. Her parents divorced when she was young, and her father tragically passed away from cancer when Julia was only 10 years old. This early loss shaped her deeply, giving her an understanding of grief at an age when most children are still shielded from such pain. Though she poured herself into her dreams of becoming an actress, the absence of her father left an emotional void that would follow her into adulthood. As her career skyrocketed in the late 1980s and 1990s, Julia Roberts became America's sweetheart, adored by audiences and celebrated by critics. She won an Academy Award for her role in Erin Brockovich and starred in films that became cultural touchstones. Yet even as she achieved levels of fame that most actors only dream of, her personal life told a different story. Behind the glamour, she battled the pressure of public scrutiny, failed relationships, and the loneliness that often comes with stardom. One of the most heartbreaking tragedies in Julia's life has been the constant spotlight on her personal relationships. Her high-profile romances, including her broken engagement to Kiefer Sutherland and her short-lived marriage to country singer Lyle Lovett, were splashed across tabloids, leaving her vulnerable to public judgment. Though she eventually found lasting love with cinematographer Daniel Moder, the journey to stability was painful and fraught with disappointment. Perhaps the most devastating chapter in her personal life was the loss of her half-sister, Nancy Moats, in 2014. Nancy's sudden death by overdose left Julia shattered, not only because of the tragedy itself, but also because of the public nature of the aftermath. Rumors of family tensions and unresolved conflicts made the grief even harder to bear. For Julia, losing her sister was a wound that fame and success could never heal, and it remains one of the darkest tragedies of her life. Despite these struggles, Julia Roberts has always tried to carry herself with grace. She has often spoken about the challenges of balancing motherhood, marriage, and career, while also dealing with the harsh realities of being one of the most recognizable women in the world. At 57, her focus has shifted toward family and a quieter life away from the spotlight. But the tragedies she has endured remain part of her story. The heartbreak of Julia Roberts' life lies in the contrast between her public image and her private pain. To millions, she is the smiling star of romantic comedies, the confident lawyer in Erin Brockovich, or the glamorous celebrity gracing magazine covers. But behind that image is a woman who has lost a father, a sister, and relationships she once thought would last forever. Her story is proof that no amount of fame or fortune can shield anyone from life's cruelties. At 57, the tragedy of Julia Roberts is beyond heartbreaking, not only because of what she has lost, but also because of how much strength she has had to summon to keep moving forward. Her resilience in the face of grief and her ability to continue inspiring audiences despite personal sorrow make her not just a Hollywood star, but also a symbol of perseverance. Julia's journey is a reminder that even those who seem to live fairy tale lives often carry the deepest scars.